So now we're on the third floor of the Anahuacalli. Oh, and got some amazing masks to look at here. These are some bigger pieces. Hey Betty, we're going through the Diego Rivera Anahuacalli Museum. And we're looking at some of the archaeological pieces. Diego had lots and lots of pieces. He was part of the archaeological dig that took place in Templo Mayor. It's kind of cool when you know, put the shadows in, how the eyes change. You see that, Dick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I take those.
How the eyes look. See that? Kind of cool. And since I'm here, I'm going to show you the tiling of the marble, you know, the floors as granite or whatever it is. It's gorgeous. And then the ceiling, it's just nuts. That looks like a snake head. So let's see how many animals we can identify up here on the third floor. Because there are more animals up here. Here we go. This here is oops.
Snake.
Is it? Or is it a dragon?
They have dragons?
Well, the serpent, the plumed serpent. This definitely looks like it might be the plumed serpent. This is definitely a snake. Coils of the snake. Oops. These are all like snake heads to me.
Yeah, this is supposed to be gods.
All gods. It's scary. And there's the frogs again. I don't know what the frogs are for.
Descriptions on the back. This floor has 3 halls featuring ceramics and sculptures from Mexica to Tonac. Mish,
Totonac, Mexica.
Tumanak, Mishtek, and Zapotec cultures.
There's Mexica, Totonac, Mixtec, and Zapotec. The space symbolizes the celestial level, the realm of the gods. Yeah, we're all the way up here. Pieces represent Mexica deities such as Tlaloc, the rain god, Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, Xilonen, the corn goddess, and Tezcatlipoca, the smoking mirrors.
Most of these artifacts are behind glass. One reason I think is they're not weathered at all, and a lot of them have some of the actual paint. And they have some that are out there, just out in the open, but they might have been in the open air before. And these were most likely retrieved from the digs.
This looks like a little cricket of some sort or something like that, doesn't it? The ridges on it.
Yep.
I think that's like a little cricket dude.
Hard to see through the glare.
Let me see. See these little ridges? No, it looks kind of like a bear, or maybe it's pretty cool. I had never been to this. Wait, actually, I had been to this one before when I was a little bit. They had a different exposition. There's a different Diego Rivera one that I think I was at, and it was Diego Rivera art. But he has many museums actually, and in this one, there are artifacts that he collected. So many artifacts he collected. Is that an eagle or something
That's
about
what
head?
it said, yeah, it's a bird.
That dog was supposed to stand up, so they put a
Put
little.
a little cane on him.
They gave him a little walking stick, so that little doggy. They're so
Lots of dogs.
smooth. This rock is so smooth, dude.
Yeah, this
Look
is
at it. Look at the detail on it.
volcanic rock. And
But it's so smooth. Dude, like this. See? See that? Hmm? You can get the detail. Thank you, Marielle. I'd really appreciate it if you would give us a like. We hauled our butts up here to share all this with you. And we're taking our time to make sure you get a good look. Because it's true. A lot of people won't get to see things like this. This is a bunny rabbit. Look at the bunny. You see the bunny? And it's a little bird. This is a hard climb for me. Is that another bunny rabbit? That's shell. That's the conch shell. You see from the top. Wonder if that was a symbol for alert, like alert. This is definitely a bunny. And then up here, we've got a snake. The natural lighting up here is pretty amazeballs. I'm gonna have you hold it.
one thing.
We're missing heads.
Well, no heads.
That's a fish, right?
Yep.
Look at this. Go straight up.
Straight up.
And you can see the man is working. That's the little boy next to him on the right. Is the mother, and she's picking apples. They're picking fruit. And then if you look over here, there's a man working. And this is the symbol for movement? Or is it wind? I don't know if Nemo's paying attention right now, so he could tell me, but I still haven't figured out what that is. There's a hand. Oh, it's a Russian symbol. It's the sickle and the hammer. There's two hands. Oh, wow. Wow. And a bird of peace. And there's another rabbit over there. And they're eating apples, picking apples. Now this is really cool. I wanted to show this from this angle because you can see the hair. See the hair? This is in Mexico City. Mexico City. And there's a lot of, this is the heart of where our people came from, where the Mexica came from, which is where the word Mexico comes from. It's just another name for Aztecs, which are the dominating tribe that conquered most of the other ones. This is the serpent goddess, right? And she has a belt of corn around her. It looks like a serpent head. That does look like Quetzalcoatl, doesn't it? These look like the plume serpent heads. And then there's like some twins hanging out in the middle here. And then again, with the plume serpent head. Don't you think those are really amazingly vibrant colors?
Yeah.
How do you suppose these things are? Look at these plates.
Um, 1,500 years old.
Look at the lip on these things. The edges of them. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Your turn. Describe what you see. What's that? Is that an animal?
It looks like
A dog?
a dog that's not quite born yet. Fetus.
With the pigment they must have used because it's so vibrant still.
That's why these things are behind glass, because in the pottery, it's a vibrant glazing they used. It's a combination of etching and glazing. You know, there's three-legged pots. I don't know my history well enough, but that's significant because they started doing that at one point. They had the three-legged pots. Look at a giant tadpole there. And here's some more pottery. One thing this museum doesn't do is they don't describe each piece or sections, and I think that's because since it came from Diego Rivera, you know, I consider him a rich, upper-class looter who looted all this stuff and had all these artifacts that were his in his houses for his friends, for himself. He's a very rich man, and somehow he got away with doing that, but now this museum is the People's Museum of his cost, you know, so at least people can actually see it, and people who actually know, who study this would be able to tell you what each vessel means, if they're from the same era, how old they are. Here we have the three-legged pots again. And there's a lot of vessels. A lot of their pottery, of course, was for containing things, and each one was for different things. A lot of small vessels, and there's large ones. And they all are significant for something. A lot of them have specific purposes, like this one is a big vessel with a hole on the bottom. And then little bowls. And we have another bowl that has three legs on it. You know, so when they put pieces like this under glass, you know, they're very valuable. Very valuable. Once again, that's etching along with glazing and the fine lines of the glaze and the artwork, the motifs, which are all significant. Very, very spiritual, religious in a lot of the art on everyday vessels. And again, the ceilings in each room are tiled and dome straight. Artifacts that are outside, mostly snakes, which again is a very important symbol.
This is supposed to represent the afterlife.
The afterlife.
Where all the gods are, yeah. This is the last floor. So we went through the underworld, right? We came through the underworld. And you walk in and there's like a skull right in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Then you go through the living world, which was the second and then floor that we're on. And then now we're in the afterlife.
Afterlife, okay.
And there's supposed to be certain things you look for on this floor.
Oh.
Chicomecuatl, these are the different gods. Chicomecuatl is is got corn, and rosettes. I think this might be Chicomecuatl with the little things on the head.
Okay.
And that one too, maybe. And then there's Chalchitique, which is supposed to have some corn on the back. They're carrying corn on the back. Let me see that one. And then Cihuatepeocu is a disfigured face without any meat on their face. With no meat on their face.
Oh, this is the birth. It has its own little description alongside it.
Oh, really? Cihuateteo, this is the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cihuateteo is the one, she's a dead woman, but Cihuateteo is somebody that dies in childbirth.
Yep.
A woman that dies in childbirth is the Cihuateteo, and the Cihuateteo and the babies that die in childbirth or that don't make it, they go to a special place.
Yeah.
A woman that dies in childbirth is the same as a warrior. They offer their life on the battlefield just like a soldier does. So it is a woman goddess that is known as a Tsitsinime also. And all of these different sculptures represent similarities there, kneeling and shown resting on the lower extremities, arms raised, or in this case, placed with their hands over their womb. The most striking feature is the skeletal face. The bulging eyes make the living dead take on exceptional realism. Well, there's a woman here with the no meat on her face, like Lucy Watateo as well. I haven't seen her either, but she's supposed to be here, and she's wearing a skirt too. I don't know if you've seen anything like that. And then, of course, the plumed serpents, which I pointed out.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see these warriors?
Mm-hmm.
With their, this looks like the jaguar head guy, because they're wearing, these warriors are wearing like their costume. Yeah, because you can see the face and the head if you look over the top, right? And this guy is also wearing,
It's like inside of a frog.
he's like,
Bear suit.
it's a bear suit, looks like a bear suit. Maybe. It was on the other side. Let's go find her. Give me another swig of my Pedialyte. I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's pretty cool, huh? Okay, here you go. Do you see the bunny on the ceiling? You see the bunny behind me? Okay, here you go. She wasn't in here, was she? Did we get all the gods in here? Oh, let me share.
Late post-classic.
Late post-classic.
1200 AD to 1521. This is the last period before the conquest.
The Aztecs arrived in the Valley of Mexico, the Mexica. They reached and settled in the Tepanecos land, the Tepanecs land in Azcapotzalco, which is where my grandma still lives, that neighborhood. Well, she doesn't live anymore, but I mean, my family. So they were led by Huitzilopochtli, excuse me, and they ceased to be called Aztecs and assumed their identity as Mixitin, or the Mexicas, after they founded the capital known as Mexico, also known as Tenochtitlan. So guys, when people call our ancestors Aztecs, they went through lots of name changes, right? When they were led by their patron god Meshi, or Huitzilopochtli, that's when they stopped being called Aztecs and became the Mexicas. And the capital, which was established in the year 2 Reed, often interpreted as 1325 AD, on the spot where, according to legend, they came upon the omen foretold by their patron god of an eagle perched on a prickly pear cactus and devouring a serpent, which is still on the Mexican flag. This gave rise to one of the most powerful military civilizations in Mesoamerica, the Mexica Empire, which of course fell when the Spanish conquerors came in 1521.
En serio, si la serie es propiamente de Netflix. Bueno, me quitas era la NBC, pero luego lo compré de HBO.
You hold my hand.
Así porque mi Netflix sigue todavía en modo gringo, ¿sabes? digamos, la nueva temporada no la han estrenado en Estados Unidos. Me tocó viajar a Netflix en mi papá.
How hard must it make to make these when they're like literally made out of volcanic rocks?
Yeah, that was more of
Oh, what, honey?
had little holes in it.
Yeah,
Of course. That's
more
very
like
hard. You have to chisel and scrape and grind.
and smooth.
And it's smooth, which no metallic tools, no metal, except for gold and silver.
Which is pretty soft.
No steel.
Tlaloc.
Yeah.
He's got the googly eyes. Tlaloc has the googly eyes. Stay right here. And see, this guy has a Tlaloc mask on. You see that? Isn't that cool?
Is that a bear? Is a vessel?
Some kind of a vessel.
Huh, look at that. Looks like a squash.
It does. Wow. And how did they get that glaze so shiny? Look at that shiny glaze.
And the preservation of these is pretty incredible for something that's
That literally
1,500
looks like
years
a
old.
squash.
Yeah, it's like squash. Again, these are each used for something, ceremonial, functional, and the decorations are all significant. It has two holes in the center, and then it's a vessel, a dog vessel. It's a regular pot. Here's another functional pot. Look at the craftsmanship of it.
Yeah.
And of course the glazing. Again,
Thank you. Okay. Are you kidding me right now?
we're not able to do it this time.
Are you? Oh, Brad, thank you. Thank you. We're trying to share the experience of learning about the culture that we are visiting. You're here. And look at everything. These are very, very old. Thank you so much, Brad. I've spent a lot of time with my family, and I realize how important family is, and heritage and culture, and looking at all the things around you that you have an opportunity to see. Look at this is a place I had never gotten to see before or share. What's in there? School. They have have a school over here. Is there anything up there? What do you suppose this is, Duke? What do you suppose? Oh, this guy's face. You see his face? And his hair? I can see his hair. Look at the detail.
Yeah.
His nails. But then, this thing is something else.
That's broken off.
It looks like it used to be a body, maybe? What was it? It was a body. Because is that the chest up there? Was it a woman? That's missing a head. Thank you so much for your support, Brad. Today, they're also burying a music icon, the Prince of Song. They called him Jose. Half of his ashes were brought here from Miami. And so there's all sorts of things going on in town. And we decided to come to this Diego Rivera Museum. I really love this one. It looks like the bottom half of the jaw of a snake.
Well, it has a catalog number on
It has a what?
it. Catalog number.
What does that mean?
Or when you do archaeology, you catalog every piece, and then you can know what it was, where it is, what it represents. and all that.
Thank you for telling us, archaeologists.
Well, yeah, some of them have those, some of them don't. So, and this one looks like it's made of jade.
Oh, wow.
It's a giant piece of jade.
That is a ginormous piece of jade. And then here we have, is that an eagle? An eagle? A face?
The stone.
Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks. The light is catching things in just such a way. There you go. Is that another bird? That looks like a turkey, Duke. Do you see that guy over there? Right there in the corner?
It's a turkey or a peacock.
No, I think that's a turkey. Because there are people who eat turkeys. In fact, one of the gods is a turkey. And wow.
That's an office. I can't go there.
I'm going to just go like this. That's a school in there. And what's upstairs? Tell me what's upstairs.
It's a flat, open air, and there's still more walls that go higher, but there's no display. It's like a place to rest.
Is there chairs up there?
No.
How do you rest?
No.
Look at that, how lifelike that face is right there.
Yeah. Very much. Go closer to
Parece como muy esa cara, esa máscara. Se ve muy verdadera, se ve muy real, muy realística.
Ok, mire, formó parte de una exposición temporal. Formó parte de una exposición temporal.
That's part of a temporary exposition.
Cada tanto viene un expositor contemporáneo.
A contemporary artist usually comes and does expositions here, and that one was left behind for
Entonces siempre se deja un obsequio al museo.
They
Ese es
always leave a
el
piece
obsequio
for
que
the
dejó.
museum, and that's the piece that they left for the museum.
Su exposición se llamaba Las hijas de terracota.
And their exposition was called The Daughters of Terracotta. Different. I was like, what is up with that piece over there? And this one with the bowl?
Es una ventosa.
Sí, pero esa pieza de dónde la sacaron?
Es
También.
mismo de la exposición. Lo que pasa es que la exposición hablaba tal como de la desigualdad de que vivían las niñas chinas la cultura y entonces hablaba, bueno, se
That's a
desarrollaba
Chinese
más.
piece.
Sí.
That's a Chinese piece.
Actually see it.
De hecho, en el espacio ecológico hay una escultura también grandísima que dejó el artista.
Oh, there's gardens outside too, by the way. And in the ecological space, another giant sculpture was left by that same artist for the museum. Wow, we have to go check that. You guys want to go see that? If you guys really, really want me to go out there, I will do it. I just wish you guys could come with us through the downstairs because it is the underworld was probably my favorite part. It's so muchas gracias, no madre. The underworld part was probably my favorite. So I'm just gonna keep you with me for as long as I can while we travel back into the second the living world. We're gonna go back to the land of the living now. I'm gonna turn the camera on. You can see where we're going. So, okay. Now we're going to try to go down to the land of the dead. And by the way, I'm gonna tell you right now, if this, I'm just gonna stop the stream. We're just gonna stop the stream.
See you later.
We'll see how far we get going down into the land of the dead. Here we go. One last time. We're in the underworld now. Oops, perdón.
Es de las otras dos. La de acá.
We're working on it. A lot of lacquer in there. We don't need to do that.
It was smelling pretty cool to me. There's a lot of lacquer in there. Is that why I'm feeling a little dizzy? Am I getting high off of it? Woo! This is what you come into. I mean, it's pretty impressive. Thank you to Diego Rivera for doing this. I mean, this is what he's left us with. This beautiful representation of our culture. Look at that. And this rock, when the sun comes through, I mean, look how thick it is, Duke. You see that? That's what's in those windows up there. And the sun comes through it. It looks like it's stained glass.
Yep, that's rock.
It's all rock. It's, guys, this is so gorgeous. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know what to tell you about this place. So, over this way is supposed to be an ecological area, Duke. Huh? What'd you say, honey? Oh, you want to know where the baño is? Why don't you go in there and ask that lady? The one that's right there. I'm going to walk through the ecological space. There's supposed to be some stuff out here, too. Let's see. Take you guys with me. It's really gorgeous out here, guys. It's nice and warm. I feel like we're closer to the surface of the sun for some reason because it kind of feels hot. Oh my God, look at the variety of flowers and plants over here. I feel like we're in the jungle or something. These beautiful succulents. I don't know what they're doing down there, but it seems like they're working on something. A little house down there. there's a little walkway. What are those big stones? Lining. Ooh, look at those pink flowers over there. Dang, that looks like a wonderland down there. Whoa. Check out these cactus. Do you see what this is? Do you see what these are? Hmm? You know what these are? Is this the tree right here? Yes, it is. You know what that is? These are pink. This is a pink peppercorn tree. These are all over, planted all around the pyramids in the city of Tenochtitlan, where our people created the city of the gods. Can you see those? You can take this right off of here. Let me show you. Look how they fall everywhere. They fall on everything. They look like they're. And then I'm just going to show you how cool these things are. These are pink peppercorns. And since these already came off the tree, I feel free to pick them. Take one off of there. And got really dark, huh? How's that? I'm gonna eat it. It's sweet. It tastes like pepper and candy. And these things are so amazing. It's pink peppercorn and it's sweet. It tastes like candy and pepper at the same time. Look, honey.
Pepper.
Yeah, these are the peppercorn trees. Look.
Yes.
I bet you haven't had a burst of this in your mouth for a while.
Peppercorns.
Remember the last time we had these when we went
Yep.
to the pyramids?
Yep, it's pyramids. Cool.
Here's a ripe one. Chew it up. Just put it in your mouth. No, you have to eat the whole thing. No, now I have to give you another one. Okay. There you go. It's candy.
Yeah.
It is.
Candy.
It's like hot candy, but it is. Doesn't it taste good? That's amazing. I haven't had one of these in a while. These are so pretty.
Yeah.
I love these. I want to take them. I want to take a few home for decoration. Look, there's a bunch of them right there. These are beautiful. I want to put it in my hair. Oh my God, look how cute it is. Totally putting it in my hair, guys. I don't care. I was going to say something. They fell on the ground. If I put leaves in my hair, right? Here's another one. This one's even longer. Stick this one back here. And they like to embed themselves in the nooks and crannies too, so that one doesn't want to stay. But again,
You just have pepper in your hair.
what? I got peppercorns in my hair. Look at that. How festive is that? It's like a little peppercorn. That's so cool. Well, supposedly there's some kind of a, supposed to be some kind of statues out here that were left by some, what in the heck is this? The museum cat. Hey, kitty. Look at the museum cat, everyone. You want to say hi, kitty? Huh? Oh, he's going to get up. He's like, why are you waking me up? And off he goes. Bye, museum cat. That's the museum cat, honey. Look how big these maguey plants are. Like, for scale, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see the size. Like, I'm standing next to it. It's as tall as I am. That's how big they are. So, these plants are ginormous. And if you look, they have patterns all over their leaves, like little ridges. Is that not amazing? The air is not that great, depending on the time of the day. And here in Mexico, they make people take days off when they don't drive. It goes by your number on your license plate. If you end in 0001, then you don't drive on, like say Monday, and then if your plate ends in 02, you don't drive on Tuesday or 03, and so on and so forth. And this looks like a pyramid. Look at how they built it.
Yep.
It looks like a pyramid. These doors are just nuts. They're made out of stone. This is a gallery opening that's closed right now, but this is that same kind of like almost reflective thing. And it is a form of aloe vera plant, Brad. Look how beautiful they are. Look how huge this thing is. Will you take a picture of me next to no, with your camera. Why don't you take a picture of me next to this maguey plant? I love the succulents here, and they're like little shark teeth. Look at how sharp there is. This is it is a family of the aloe. Yeah, these are like a gigantic aloe. Look at the size. Oh shit, that poked me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss it, but it poked me. But look at how massive this thing is. I mean, there's Duke taking a picture of me. And there's the bathrooms. What? You're joking, right? Do I have to climb stairs? There's a library there that looks like it's locked up as well. Shall I take you to the restroom with me? Uh-oh, I lost my peppercorns. A lot of construction going on over there. Okay. Now,
I was trying to tell Cindy, don't go in the bathroom camera. I wouldn't like that. But you hear they're doing a lot of construction because they're adding on over this wall here. You see some rebar, you hear hammering, you hear saws, because they're adding on to this museum. We just spent all day this with the one building, the giant building that looks like a pyramid that Diego Rivera made. And it took us all afternoon to go through it. That, and we didn't go to the very top. The very top, I went up there, and it's an open air courtyard. But then there's a whole other section that goes higher, and I'm not sure what's up there or how to get into it. So there is another section, unless it's just a design for the top. but I would think that there's something inside of it. And as Cindy said, there's another building there. There's this big long building here. I don't even know what's in there. The building here, we haven't even seen all of it. So
Oh my goodness, you see what these are? Do you see this? Do you recognize that, honey? Do you remember what it's for? This is where basketball was born and soccer was born. They used to kick rubber balls, Mexican people, the Mexica people. Yes, it does with the hips, sorry. Use your, no, you kick them too. Your rubber was invented here. And it's supposed to go through this hole.
yeah, with their hips, use their feet, and use their hands.
I think that's where soccer came from.
Yeah, soccer came from, obviously.
It looks like a castle, doesn't it? What does that say? I remember going to another Diego Rivera museum and I fell on this. This is, yes, this is volcanic rock. I nearly scraped off my leg. I mean, it just, this really flays your skin. Oh my God. There's a restaurant. Yeah, let's go eat something in there. That sounds good. We're gonna go eat something. We're gonna go eat something in there. See what they have. All right, guys. Thanks for being with us. Thank you for your support. We'll be sharing more as we visit other sites. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, dude.
Bye.